What is up, everybody? It is Jake back with the MF Film Room. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to be up to date on all things EA college football, hit that red subscribe button right now. Do it. First of all, I'm going to make great content. I know you're going to be back. There's too many people that aren't subscribed, so hit that red subscribe button. You know you're going to be back. Also hit the like button as well, and follow me on Twitter/X. That fame is growing. If you like college football content, go check out Master Football with Jake Posey, linked in the description. But enough about all that EA college football content. Let's go. All right, guys, we are coming up closer and closer to that mid-May update. The official reveal for EA College Football 25 coming out in July. Oh my God, we are so looking forward to it. However, up until that point, scant news right now. Not a lot going on there. However, the gift that keeps on giving, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Mr. Matt Brown, comes out with an update, and boy, oh boy, it is a big one because it kind of gets us thinking about a lot of different things here. What was revealed and what wasn't revealed are really interesting. We're going to go into what was revealed in this article about the cover athletes, in addition to what was kind of not revealed, in addition to where we can kind of speculate on some things. Let's get going. So our boy here on the free, and I count it free here with extra points mailbag, the free article, here's what I know about the EA Sports College Football 25 cover athletes, Matt Brown just the other day, plus a top-heavy NFL draft, and everybody trying to sue the NCAA. And again, we'll get to those later. First thing we're going to do is talk about this top section. He said, I previously reported that EA Sports College Football 25 is tentatively scheduled to come out on July 19th with a full reveal from EA Sports coming in May, while previous reporting from myself and reporters has mostly focused on licensing and assets and intellectual property. I'm told that the company plans to provide additional gameplay and feature information in their May update. One of those details, the game company plans to release in May, who is going to be on the cover of the game. And for all of you who don't know out there, again, we already know this. It was Denard Robinson on NCAA 2014. There was, what was that? There was Carson Palmer. There was Joey Harrington. Those are OG stuff. We've got Larry Fitzgerald, some of the greatest football players to ever play the game. I know Jared Zabransky, my boy, Boise State. He was on there too. We're not one of the greatest players of all time. But again, it was awesome to have him on there. But everybody looks forward to this to see who's going to be on the game. It's going to come out in that May update, apparently 2 weeks from this coming Thursday. So here's what he's been able to pull off of this. There are multiple cover athletes. Multiple has been italicized there, since EA is releasing multiple versions of the game. EA is releasing multiple versions of the game. That's an important point there. Next point, each cover athlete is a current college football player who plays in a different power conference. There's plenty of internet speculation on the cover athlete could potentially be a coach, aka Nick Saban, or any number of athletes that played during the years the game was not released. Previous Heisman winners, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, somebody like that. We've got Lamar Jackson, or even fans or mascots, the Oregon Duck. Those are reasonable guesses, but I've been told that the athletes will be current athletes, people you will actually see play in the college football season. Does this bring up ourselves a Madden or EA college football curse? I don't know. The athletes all play different positions. That means that there's only one quarterback, one running back, etc. Happy guessing. And he offers up a list here. Okay, with you knowing all that, who should be on the cover? Quinn Ewers, Carson Beck, Dylan Gabriel, Ollie Gordon 2, Damian Martinez, and Cam Ward are both on University of Miami. Damian Martinez just entered the portal and just committed to Miami. I highly doubt they could, in 2 weeks, turn him around and get him on the cover with the new stuff. That's just me, shooting from the hip here. Jackson Dart, quarterback from Ole Miss, Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter. And he says down here, leave me a comment below. I have only so many slots here. So again, he mentions that. But again, I actually want to go into that a little bit deeper here. So we're going to go through all the information and kind of understand like what they say, what they didn't say, and how it was phrased, what we can deduce from that, who are potential people, and then who I ultimately think is going to be on the cover. Here we go. All right, so cover athletes, what we know, we said there are multiple color athletes, multiple versions of the game, current college football player, cover athletes play in different power conferences, and then all athletes play different positions. Those last two, I'm going to flex those a little bit with what I say later on, but you work with me here. So cover athletes, what we can guess. So I took 3 of those points and I tried to expand upon them a little bit more. Multiple cover athletes. Madden, as an example, had 2 cover athletes for Madden 24. They had Ray Lewis and they had Josh Allen in their own separate versions there. Multiple versions of the game. Remember here, very important. It is unclear whether the version could be a normal game versus a special edition or a deluxe edition. That's the differentiation. Or different cover athletes for different consoles, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. So again, I want to make sure we understand that, and the fact that is it going to be 3? Is it going to be those 2, or is it going to be 3 by 2? Is there going to be a a deluxe version for PC and a regular version for Xbox and a deluxe version for PlayStation. I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm going to give you my top 6 later on just to kind of see where my mind goes. Also, cover athletes play in different power conferences, not all power conferences. So basically, does that mean that right now with the 4 power conferences, sorry, Pac-12, RIP, that means ACC, Big 12, Big 10, and SEC, probably those 4. All right, cover athlete potential players number 1. So this is mostly on the offense here. So again, he mentioned Shedeur Sanders, Mr. Marketability. I mean, he's on, he had KFC, Oikos 000. He's on Google. He's all over the place. He is one that's more than likely going to be included in some capacity. Whether or not he's the ideal guy or not, I don't know. Quinn Ewers, Texas, just played in the CFP. Jalen Milroe, Alabama, just played in the CFP. Carson Beck, UGA. He lost one game to Alabama, so ultimately, not too bad there. Cam Ward, he's a dynamic guy, plays in Miami. Jackson Dart is mentioned a lot too for Ole Miss. Running back Ollie Gordon the second entered the portal, re-entered back, went back to Oklahoma State. He's one of the best in the country. And then Quinshon Judkins from Ole Miss goes to Ohio State. Travion Henderson stays at Ohio State. Ohio State's going to be real good, in case you guys know. Wide receiver Luther Burden, the third from Mizzou. Tetairoa McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona in the now Big 12. And then Emeka Buka, who it seems like he's been at Ohio State for 1,000 years. He is at Ohio State there for the receivers. And then for me too, I want to make sure I go to the defense, bring some guys up here. So D-line, unfortunately, the D-line and linebacker are kind of cheats because they're all technically edge rushers. But Abdul Carter, Penn State stud, Patrick Payton, Florida State stud, James Pierce from Tennessee, projected to be a top 5 pick in next year's NFL draft. Projected right now, we don't know. Harold Perkins, LSU, he can kind of do whatever he wants, so he's out there. DB, Travis Hunter, Colorado, again, your boy, could potentially be a receiver, but I would probably put him at defensive back. Malachi Starks, Georgia, and Will Johnson, the national champion for your Michigan Wolverines. Okay, so my current bets here, and I'm going to go a little oblong here. So I did top 6. Here's the reason why. You guys tell me what you think about this. Is it just going to be the regular and the deluxe, or is it going to be, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or is it going to be Xbox regular deluxe, PC regular deluxe, PlayStation regular deluxe? That's the reason why I wanted to include 6 guys here. However, one important thing here, he mentioned that they were all in different conferences. There's 4 power conferences. I don't really know how this works. So I just wanted to include what I would do if I had to have different players. Again, I had the different conferences to a degree here, but different players out there. Unfortunately, I didn't have everybody but the ACC. Sorry, ACC. It's not, I don't know how you guys are going to have this next season, but I just didn't really have anybody. So the reason why I included Quinn Ewers number 1 was because I had Travis Hunter number 2. Quinn Ewers, Texas, one of the biggest football brands out there. I think maybe even the most valuable in terms of monetary assets, in terms of college football brands, is Texas. Travis Hunter is just super marketable, and you wanted to make sure you include one guy from Colorado, one guy from Texas. Ollie Gordon the second. I'm going to include him too. I know Colorado and Oklahoma State are both in the Big 12. Ollie Gordon the second, I would include him there. Now, once we get into 3, 4, and 5, and 6, that's when it starts to be like, okay, that's where we're going to have a PlayStation and an Xbox and a PC, and we're going to have a deluxe and a regular, something to that effect. I put Luther Burden third there just because from Missouri, is a school that's not as highlighted as much. They are in the SEC, but it's not as highlighted as much. You don't just want to have Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, and Oklahoma out there. You want to include some of those other programs, Colorado, Oklahoma State. Now, we do still have the next couple of schools are Colston Loveland. Remember here, your boy from Idaho. He is at Michigan national champion at tight end. So Quinn Ewers, quarterback, Travis Hunter, corner, Ollie Gordon, corner and receiver. Ollie Gordon, running back, Luther Burden, wide receiver, Colston Loveland, tight end, and then at the very bottom here, somebody that almost nobody's going to know is Will Campbell. Will Campbell he's going to enter his junior year this year at LSU. He's a left tackle. He was second team all conference as a freshman, first team all conference as a sophomore. He's going for All-American next year. You're not going to hear about him so much in the game. You are going to hear about him a year from now in the NFL draft. He's going to be a high draft pick. So that's what I would do. Quinn Ewers, Texas. That's my quarterback. Travis Hunter, Ollie Gordon II, Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, Will Campbell. Regrettably, only one defensive guy. Harold Perkins was close there, but I ultimately went with Will Campbell. What do you guys think? Who would you guys include? What am I not prioritizing? You guys let me know right now. And maybe the most important thing in this entire report here is this. And he says down here, while I will continue to try, I don't think, italicized, I'll be able to drop any massive gameplay related news or anything before the May update. Remember, the rumor is not this coming Thursday, but 2 weeks from this coming Thursday. That's when it's going to release, but I have some things planned after that update, and I think you'll enjoy reading. Stay tuned. So again, what that basically means is this is probably the last update that Matt Brown has for us until the game comes out. Like I said, I'm going to try and get some stuff out there, but it's getting closer and closer. They're getting tighter and tighter, maybe because Matt Brown was able to kind of circumvent some of them for some of his news. Either way, the news is coming. We're getting so ready for it. Man, it's almost here. So who is going to be on the cover? I personally think that they're probably not going to have Shadur Sanders. He's been on every single cover out there. Quinn Ewers is my bet. Then I got Travis Hunter. Then I got Ollie Gordon. There's nobody necessarily from the ACC. No offense, ACC. I don't really see that many dudes out there. I like you, Cam Ward, and you, Damian Martinez, too. But again, that's what's happening there. Maybe Quinshad Jenkins and Travion Henderson, two Ohio State running backs. There's lots of directions that they can go with the cover athlete. We know that it's going to be current players, no more historic stuff. It's going to be from different conferences, different positions, one quarterback, one wide receiver, one DB, and so on. Man, looking forward to it. Who do you think is going to be on the cover? You guys let me know. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys later. I am out.